Hey, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, welcome to Expansion for Love. My name is Lourdes, and we are going to start doing something really fun today. I'm so excited. You are here for the full moon reading. Full moon in Aquarius. And you, beautiful water signs, I welcome you. So glad you're here. We have readings here all together for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So I have a recommendation for you. If you would, write down in the comments below what your sign is and if it's in a different placement. For example, maybe it's your sun sign, maybe it's your moon sign, or maybe this is your rising. So if you would do that, you could refer back to it later. That's a suggestion I have for you. Also, I'm gonna start off with this beautiful book, a little bit of astronomy from this book. It's about astrology, but I'm going to start off with some astronomy. And this is by Teresa Moorey. And I'll show you here up close. And we'll have a link for the book below. You can see that. And so about the full moon. Just another reminder. You may already know this, but for those of you who kind of needed a reminder, or this is the first time you're hearing it, fabulous. Because when the moon lines up with the earth and the sun, the earth is in the middle and the moon is on one side and the sun is on the other. So the sun's reflecting over to the sun, to the moon, and the moon is reflecting that light back onto earth. And so that is how we see this bright, beautiful sphere in the sky. And a little more into the astrology, the full moon is a time when the lunar powers are in some way at their maximum. We may feel more in tune with our instincts, our emotions, or they may also be stronger during this phase. It can be a magical time when the spirit world seems close. A time of fruition and balance, or in keeping with the nature of the moon. It can be a time when things get a little out of control. Full moon offers inspiration and opportunity to celebrate life and accept all our feelings and thus feeling complete. So that is just a little bit about the moon at this time. And also, sweet Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. I asked our angels for some, my spirit guides and the angels for some channeled messages for you. And it was really beautiful because I didn't really expect this, but I'll tell you the order that this happened in, right? So right before I started to film, I decided to pull a rune for you. And we'll get to the rune in a moment. But it's really cool when you see that I pulled the rune, set it to the side, and then started channeling the messages. And I'm still getting familiar with the runes, so I hadn't looked it up yet. So the first messages that started coming through for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio are messages of focusing on the home at this time. And I thought that was really amazing. I was like, wow, the home specifically, that's incredible. Of course, first off, I'm going to start with the home in relationships. Spending time like checking in on your relationships with children, with your significant other, with anyone who lives under your roof. Checking in on those relationships at this time is very key for you. And then, beyond that, they were also talking about your house, what it is with checking on pipes, on walls, on the foundation itself. I thought that was really interesting because imagine as you're like checking in on your relationship, something that's very foundational to your life itself, that spirits also and the angels are also like, check on your home, check on your house, check on things in your house. So just be aware of those things and check in. And then this is a little bit embarrassing, but also just an example of what happens when you channel, right? So a word came to me. And I was like, I know this word, but I don't remember what it means. And it was cognition. And so the angels were like, cognition, steadfast, steady. And I had to go back and look up the word cognition. And it's talking about those mental that mental action that is how like we acquire or process our like knowledge and understanding. So it's about that mental action, right? That verb, the action that's required to acquire something or to process knowledge or understanding. And then that's done through our thoughts, through our experiences, and through our senses. And as you know, at this time with the full moon and our emotions and our senses are very connected. They kind of like, they are like a nervous system. They communicate to each other, right? Those emotions help us in our sensitivity and recognize how to connect with our 5 senses that then go on to that 6th sense or those other clairvoyances. And so that the reason they're saying cognition with like steadfastness and being steady is like there's no hurry at this time. No hurry to pay attention to those processes and those how you require this thought and these senses. Like work on your cognition, pay attention to those mental actions that you're doing, and like you have time. Take it steady, be steadfast, be solid, be grounded. And I thought that was very, very fascinating, because all of that's just going to tie back to your relationships and your home, right? It's going to bring peace to everything. So that mental action, remember, cognition. And then the other word that came through was encourage. And it's like, it's a time for you, Pisces. It's a time for you, Cancer. It's a time for you, Scorpio. Right now is the time for you to pull others that are around you, pull them and remind them to go towards themselves. Encourage them to get to know themselves, but as you do this, make sure that you continue to get to know yourself. Don't be that person who ignores, right? Who's just able to give advice but ignores yourself. Please, please be sure to like check that log in your own eye before you go to another. But yeah, that's what you're being encouraged to do, is like encourage others to like pull into themselves. And like be that friend that you want. Be the friend that you want. That way you attract that. You attract that into your life. And now I will go over to this rune that came out. And I forget actually the name of it. I hate to say. Ingro, maybe? But here it is. And this rune represents male fraternity, male fertility. It's like I completely lost the word. And it represents family love and caring human warmth. And it also represents the home. So a very clear message the angels have for you now is really, really connect to your home life. That might be easy for some of you with COVID, everything that's happening currently. But for others of you, you may have been forgetting it and like leaving it off. So come back to home, come back to your center, your heart center, and check in with your loved ones that are under that roof. So this rune has a very beautiful message that was very connected to what the angels already wanted to share with you. I love that so much. And now we are going to check on some moon wisdom for you here. What is the moon wisdom for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, for our water signs at this Leo season? Oh my goodness, beautiful, beautiful summer. In Texas, not gonna lie, it's very hot and humid today, but it is good. Wow, okay, this card wants to come out, so that is the card I will take. Adjustments are required. 3rd quarter moon. So the angels and the moon wisdom that's coming through for you here, sweet Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, is adjustments are required. It's time to look at anything related to your household and see what needs to be adjusted. It's interesting because for the fire signs, one of those things that came through was that in regards to perhaps a move or career change, right? But for you here, those adjustments are within the home life, right? How is it? Do you need to set up an office in another area of the home? Maybe you have it in a place that's not right. Maybe you need to actually pull out your work from home. Maybe it needs to go somewhere else. Maybe you need to find some office space that is available at the time, or someone else's place you can rent, someone else's home or something where they're not staying there. But some adjustments need to be made at this time, whatever that means to you. You probably already know what some of those are. And if you don't, make sure you just connect back in, check with home, check with the situation going on. That is going to be very related to that. And here we're going to get some animal qualities that you need to know about for this full moon. And the energies before and after this, since they last for a while, at least a couple of weeks. Here we go. We have the White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic. And I'm actually going to pull the card for this and see what it is that's coming through with White Raven Spirit. And we have trust in the magic. Nothing in the universe is random, for the intricate web of co-creation weaves together all events and has done so since the beginning of time. Coincidences have meaning, and White Raven Spirit appears to remind you to pay attention to those synchronicities so that you might recognize patterns. Even the winds dance in patterns, participating in the magic of Spirit's plan for all. That is so beautiful. And this is a Colette Barron Reed. This is her, the Spirit Animal Oracle. And you could also find a link for that below as well. That's so beautiful. I just have to show you again, the White Raven Spirit. That is the magic that you are spinning and weaving now. And then I'm going to pull some cards, and we'll start off with Pisces, we'll move on to Cancer, and then we'll pull for Scorpio. And we'll see what it is that your soul needs to know at this time, this full moon time. We need for Pisces, for Cancer, and for Scorpio. Messages for each of you. Here we are. Wow. They all came out for each of you. I love that so much. Oh my goodness. So, for Pisces, number 20 came out, soul writing. Look at this image. I am so drawn to this image. I just have to look at it. Oh my goodness. So, we have a beautiful like pyramid shape here. And at the crown of it, as if an eye is glowing out, you have a heart represented on top. And then there's an angel, and underneath her is represented the word truth. Soul writing. This image is incredible. I encourage you to pause this because this is amazing. I am mind blown here. This is really quite something. So Pisces, soul writing. It's time to take time and just write. Time to feed your soul by writing. Write what it is that's inside of you. What is it that you need to get out that you've maybe been holding back? Time to connect with the emotions again, right? Through writing. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. We'll go on to Cancer. And for Cancer, we have this spiralic design on either end, going up and down vertically here, but then we've got a circle in the middle, and again a pyramid, and light emitting from the pyramid and from the very top. It looks like a lot of electricity is happening here. Number 42, inward revolution. This card, Cancer, is speaking to what it is inside of you that you are ready to let out. You are glowing and beaming with some changes that you're ready to make. Changes, especially in your consciousness. You have changes, you're making changes and shifts at this time with the full moon that are totally upsetting what you've traditionally already been in. And for you, sweet Cancer, that's frustrating because you love that peace and harmony, right? And that home life that you have. And for you to change anything and bring revolution to your way of thinking can upset the home and change things. But the angels are letting you know this inward revolution is here now, and it is here for a good reason, to bring forth love. So don't be afraid of that now. That is really amazing. And then we have for sweet Scorpio, which I have my midheaven in Scorpio, my life's purpose, right, is in Scorpio. Number 1, soul name. And we are actually going to pull the book for this. That image is amazing. And soul name refers to you are about to receive the name of your soul. Your soul name acts as a link between your inner and outer worlds, enabling you to merge authentic wisdom into your everyday experiences and create a life from your heart. You placed your soul name in your heart before you were born. As you explore your inner world and open your heart, you will discover the name of your beautiful essence. You are ready to awaken your heart and know its absolute fullness. You are safe to discover, connect, and to receive at this time. So that, Scorpio, is what's going on for you. You are reconnecting with that part of your soul name that you set before you incarnated here. So that message is for you. And then what should we add? Spirit, what is it? Sweet angels, do you have that we can add to this message for that wants to come out for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio? Your life is a canvas. This is incredible. Time to write your own story, paint your own picture. This is for you. Artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. Wow. Would you look at that image? So get working on your beautiful, beautiful work for your life, to change it, to make this time right now, connecting to the emotions, connecting in with home, is going to allow you to go back to the drawing board, right? Recreate, repaint, redo what it is that you feel very led and ready to at this time. Yeah, connect in. Connect and check back in with your... I found some cards upside down there. And what is it, angels, that you would add to this message? What is it that you would add for Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer? The pearl thread. This is incredible. So there are these oyster shells with pearls inside of them, and they almost look like flowers. And there's this thread totally connecting the pearls, like you have on your pearl necklaces. This is number 38, the pearl thread. And for those of you, here's a little message coming through for those of you. This is number 38. For those of you who are 38 this year or will be turning 38 this year, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, there's a little special message for you. This is a year for you to just clam up and allow yourself to go through the hard troubles that you have been, because you are becoming beautiful. You are becoming a beautiful pearl that's bigger and bigger and more rare and rare. So I know that this has not been an easy year for you, but the angels are letting you know this is a year you're going to be beautiful, because what's to come, what's coming down the line, is going to allow you to shine in your rarity. Ah, that's wonderful. Now, for Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, we have this amazing pearl thread that part of you that's connected to each of your soulmates, that part of you that wants to follow along the line and send each other love and energy. This is just going back to that message that came through from the angels, that they're saying, like, stay in connection with relationship, stay in connection to your home, because as you do that, you are going to be well aware of what adjustments need to come in, right? What adjustments need to be made. Let that magic come through, right? Through all that. So you could paint a new canvas, brand new image that you are wanting. What are you manifesting? Time to do that. Oh my goodness, that's so amazing. I love it. Now, I am going to give you some time. You could either pause the video, or you can actually just take time while I'm asking for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Ask the angels some questions and see what message we get through for you from that. What is it, angels, that you would have an answer as Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio think on what it is that they... Wow. That is fascinating, because the fire signs also received this message. Wow. Reconsider. Reconsider at this time. There are adjustments you need to make. There are things you need to do. So the angels are reminding you to reconsider, and we will add to that and see if there's anything, already, that they want to add. And they have forgiveness and take action. So let's add to reconsider. You may need to add some forgiveness in there and then take some action towards these things. Like I said, adjustments may be very much required of you at this time. So take that time to connect with your relationships and your home. I am so grateful. Thank you so much for letting me read for this beautiful full moon in Aquarius for you, sweet Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Earth angels, I just want to remind you that please think about, in the comments down below, writing down your sun sign, moon sign, or your rising, so that you can refer back to this video if you want to and hear the messages again, at least through the month, right? You may want to see them. And I really wanted to remind you to go check out the review that we have on the Moonology deck with Expansion for Love. There is a deck review on the Moonology deck, and I have given this as a gift. I love this so much, this deck, and there might be some fun insights for you there, so go check that out if you would. Also, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone you think, any of your Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer friends could glean from this. And if you would, please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that all notification bell so you get all the messages that we are sending through here. And also, any of the links that are down below that are connected to products, you are supporting our channel by clicking on those links and purchasing from them. So thank you so much for doing so. We appreciate it. And thank you so much for being here. I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful full moon time, and that you are just blessed and receive these messages that the angels have sent you. Please take care, and we'll see you later. Bye.